G'day guys, it's Phantom, and today I'm going to be talking about Amsterdam, who was directed by David ORussell and stars the likes of Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, and John David Washington, just to name the main people. There is a lot of people in this movie. It is stacked, probably one of the best cast in terms of talent. So the movie is about these three friends who get in the middle of a whodunit, really. The two main being Christian Bale and John David Washington get framed for a murder that they didn't commit. They got framed for it, and now we are seeing these two trying to figure it out, while also tackling another big major historical plot, which we didn't see coming. I didn't really know that they were going to go with that story as well. I thought it was just going to be the mystery side. But yeah, let's get this out of the way. I am going to talk about the movie directly. I'm not going to worry about all the controversies with the director. I want to separate that from the art, and talk about how, if the movie is good or not, and if you should see it. Before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about the positives and then the negatives, of course. The positives, with a stacked cast like this, the performances are going to be great, of course. Literally everybody is fantastic. My favorite performance in particular is Anya Taylor-Joy's performance. She is great. But I mean, there's also Christian Bale, who embodies the character, and he does the exact same thing with all of his other characters. But I believe that her character, her performance was my favorite. Another surprising performance that I thought I wouldn't enjoy, but I did, and that was Taylor Swift. I was extremely surprised. She was fantastic. Probably one of the better singer turned actor. Harry Styles, who was fine in Dunkirk, hasn't been doing too good, but she in this movie is great. There's even a few some singing, which I did like. I did enjoy it. There's like a particular thing with the three main characters. They do like nonsense songs, which I thought was very funny. I did enjoy that. And Michael Myers, who does one of his best performances ever. He was great. And same with Michael Shannon. Their character dynamics, they played off each other very well. And Robert DeNiro was also very good, but you could tell that he didn't really want to be there. But the cinematography as well in this movie is some of the best of the year. Obviously, it's shot by Emmanuel Lubezki, who is my second favorite cinematographer, first being Rhoda Deakins, of course. He just did his thing. I can't complain with his work. Sometimes his work doesn't really complement the movie that well. Even in this movie, some parts aren't too impressive. But he the cinematography is easily one of the best parts. Another thing is the score. The score is extremely original. It is very it's just very cool. And the murder mystery plot and all that part was great. I love that genre. It's one of my favorites, and they did that so well in this movie. Let's go with the negatives now. The story is a mess. Sometimes we jump back and forth to the past and the present, which when they first did that, it really did enhance the story. We got to see how the three friends became friends, and that was very funny. Margot Robbie did a fantastic job. She speaks a little bit of French, which I loved. But this other story was kind of mixed. It jumped back and forth a lot, and that was kind of distracting from the story. But the director is a complete piece of garbage. If you know what he's done, then you would agree. But as I said before, I'm not going to talk about the director that much. The writing as well. He also did the writing. The script was it was kind of funny. There was a lot of jokes that I did like. The characters are extremely well written. This because there's like a whole bunch of like characters. Sometimes you don't really like root for them because you don't know that much about them. But the characters that you do get a lot of time with, they are very effective and compelling. Especially Rami Malak, I think that's how you say his name. He was great. I don't think he's done a single bad performance. He is fantastic. People have been hating on this movie a lot. I can see why, but I personally really did enjoy it. The ending has a very deep meaning, and it just needs to be talked about more. But it won't because politics and all that. I don't want to talk about that. But I did enjoy this movie. It was very good. Not as bad as what people have been saying, but you can have your own opinion. It's fine. But yeah, I do really like this movie. Anyway, that was my review. I'm going to review Werewolf by Night tomorrow. I did like that movie as well. But yes, that was my review, and have a good one.